my well-balanced solopreneurs. I hope that you're having a fabulous day. I want to, first of all, thank each and every one of you for being a part of this group, for engaging in this group, for enjoying all the interviews and putting up with me and all the changes that I've been going through in the last 6 months. Anybody who's been in this group from the very beginning knows how much change has happened in here, and I just want to thank you for being a part of my community and putting up with me and just going along for the ride. However, with the last weekend and the release that happened over the weekend, I have gotten a lot of clarity on who I am and where I'm going with my business and how I'm going to show up in the world. So it's been quite the ride over the last couple of weeks, figuring that out and releasing a bunch of stuff from the past and just moving forward with gratitude and love and knowing that I am on the right path despite letting go of a lot of things that were a comfort zone thing for me. So I'm excited for this new journey and I can't wait to see what happens. So I am going to be coming live I'm going to be doing a Magical Monday reading every Monday, obviously. So that will be a different reading. But every Tuesday through Saturday, I'm going to show up and do a content clarity reading. My mission on this planet is to create a ripple effect of positive impact by empowering others to share their message. And oftentimes when we go to create content, which is sharing your message, we get a little stuck. And we might get some writer's block. We might get a little confused as to what we're supposed to be writing about, who our audience is, all that stuff. And we get caught up in the chaos of what's going on in the world around us and forget what's really important. Excuse me, my cat's causing problems. Django. My cat's feeling the energy today too. So, hi Debbie, nice to see you. So with that, I have got a system that I use every day to create content so that I know what to talk about when I hop on a Facebook Live, when I write a blog post, when I do an Instagram post or Instagram Live, any of that stuff. I have a system that I use and I was wondering why I'm not sharing that with you. So every day I'm going to come on and do a content clarity reading. And what this is it's 4 cards. The first card is kind of the energy of the day, which I will be talking about, but also including a tarot card that is the top of mind for the collective. So what's going on in the collective? What are we thinking about? What are we struggling with? What are our biggest challenges right now? And what are we focused on right now? So, for example, today is an 8 energy day. And for me, today feels really flippin' fast. I feel like I've accomplished half of my tasks already and it's only noon. I still have a lot more to do, but I'm just in like get shit done mode because I have so much energy and I'm so pumped up that it's really easy for me to accomplish these tasks on an 8 energy day. But an 8 energy day, if you don't have clarity, can feel like chaos because you've focused on the wrong things or focused on things that aren't moving you forward. So that is what the energy of the day is. And the card that represents this is top of mind is the Ace of Swords, but it came out upside down. So I always call that in reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse, just maybe like you're feeling a little bit confused and lost and missing some of that mental clarity that you truly want. It is easy to get caught up in the chaos, especially on this 8 energy day. And after the release of everything last weekend, maybe you're still releasing a little bit. Maybe it's not all gone yet. So you may be feeling just a lack of clarity there. So that's what's top of mind for this week. So the next 3 cards are based on you, but also based on your audience. So you can, and I'll explain how I can create content out of this reading at the end so that you get a clear understanding of it. But the next card is what you want and what your audience wants, what we want as a collective. So this came out as the World card. So what we want is to feel like we've come to the completion of a journey. And I do believe that many of us are feeling that, especially after last weekend, and we're moving into the new moon. But we want to feel like a sense of accomplishment and completion, a sense of closure and finishing off so that you can start fresh and start new. And just feeling that. That's really what we want. And so that would be what your audience wants too. So you can start thinking about how you can create content. You're feeling really chaotic, lack of clarity. What you want is to be able to feel that sense of closure from the breakthrough that you've had over the last weekend. What you need and what your audience needs is the Page of Swords, again in reverse. So the Page of Swords in reverse is just telling us to slow down for a minute, think things through. The Page of Swords has a tendency to go forward without really thinking it through and just dive in. And this is telling us to just slow down for a minute and think things through, tackle one thing at a time. So again, keep it simple. You know I say that all the time. So just think it through, do one thing at a time, and don't try to deal with all of the things at once. This is a week, we don't have to do all the things today. So that is what we need. And then how do you get both? So how do you get what you want and what you need in order to get that top of mind piece sorted out? So this is this works for you and your audience as well. So how you get both is the Three of Cups. I love this card. This card just speaks to celebration and gratitude, abundance. So what we need is in order to get both, we need to express gratitude for everything that is and everything that was. Express gratitude for the past. Express gratitude for all the things you let go of last weekend, and express gratitude for all the things that are coming with this new moon. And the best way to do this is to celebrate with your friends. So it is the perfect opportunity to gather with your friends, however that looks. If it's a coffee date, if it's a Zoom call, if it is gathering with family and celebrating a special occasion, maybe it's going out for cocktails for girls' night. I don't know what it is, but celebrate whatever that is. And maybe you can't get together with your friends, so celebrate on your own. Find a way that you can celebrate and express that gratitude that's so important. All right, so that's the reading. Now, how do you create content out of this? And this is my favorite part. I love how this works. So if I were to sit down and write, say, a quick little Facebook post, which is the easiest way for me to explain this. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write a Facebook post. So I'm just going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to think about what's top of mind for my audience right now. And that is chaos and lack of clarity. So perhaps you're feeling like over the last weekend, there was a lot of releasing and your energy was pretty low over the weekend. And now you've landed into this week. You feel like there's something new coming, but you're not quite sure what it is. But you feel like you have this lack of clarity and there's so much noise around you that you're feeling very confused. So you want to feel like you've reached the end of your journey, like you have some sort of sense of completion, like there's some closure into what you just experienced over the last week. But what you need to do is actually just slow down for a minute and think things through and take it one step at a time. And in order to get both of those, what you really truly need to do is go and celebrate with your friends. So I would love to know what you're going to do today to celebrate. See how I wrote a quick Facebook post that could be expanded into a blog post? Wow, we can't talk. That could be expanded into a Facebook Live. It could be expanded into an Instagram Live. You could do anything with those little pieces. And you could create something that's maybe just the top of mind piece, or just what you want piece, just what you need piece. You could create a series out of this. You could do whatever you want with it. But what we're doing here is just tapping into the collective and getting a clear understanding of what we as a collective are feeling, wanting, and needing, and how we can support that in the best way to move things forward. So I would love to know if you have any questions with that. I will be popping on again. I'm going to try to be coming live every day, Tuesday through Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific. We'll see if those times work, hopefully. And I will be doing this every day, so it'll give you new content to write every single day, which is a beautiful thing, because the more you show up and be visible, the more you share your message, the more positive impact you have. Hope you have a wonderful day, Facebook. I will talk to you soon.